Last night, the moon told me to tell you that you are fucking gorgeous. You are so beautiful inside and out. They can't stop watching you. They're so proud of you, everything you've accomplished, every burden that you have let go of, every uncomfortable wound that you set right, that you gave love, that you tried and did fix. The lineage, the bloodline, it is just okay. So last night I was sitting outside, looking at the moon, and it was very cloudy, and she was so big and very like golden, but there was only like little pieces coming through the clouds. And as I was looking at her, it was like someone stepping onto a stage with this amazingly beautiful golden gown, dress, robe, whatever you want to call it, and the whole audience just fell silent, like complete silent. Almost like when she came up, I was gobsmacked when I saw the moon. I was just like, damn girl. And it felt like she was putting on a show, but so elegantly and so effortlessly and so gracefully. And it reminded me, it's like it's someone that's not completely extrovert, but you're not completely introverted. You're quite balanced between those two. And you might be uncomfortable with being seen like that in your full, absolute beauty. And mind you, this is a beauty that you don't even try. You don't even try that hard to look beautiful. It's because your beauty comes from inside. It's radiating, and that beauty is you accepting and loving yourself and going to the points in your cells, even ancestral things, going into your cells and going and giving it love and space and attention and recognition and acknowledgement, and your absolute your will to want to be better. And that better does not come from a place where you don't like yourself. It comes from a place where you know very deep down that there is more for you to take in. There is more for you to experience, and you have a deep knowing that there has to be a lot of self-love, self-acceptance for you to be able to receive that. I hope I'm making sense. My name is Radleigh. Thank you for clicking on if you're still here. This is the channel Wiredonlight. I really want to encourage you and make you feel seen and make you feel safe. This is a safe space for you to join me. Ooh. And yeah, so anyway, I said goodnight to the moon after that. Little little moon, you little beautiful thing, putting on a show just for me. And then I only slept 3 hours. And then, not slept only 3 hours. I woke up at 3, went to bed at 10, like, woke up at 3:30, and I wanted to blame the moon, and I was like, sadly, that's not her. That's not. She was just on stage doing her thing. So yeah, I might be talking to people that are stepping into some kind of space and energy where you are going to be noticed more, seen more. Your voice is going to be heard. Your beauty is going to be heard. Your love is going to be felt. And what did someone say yesterday? If you don't have haters, you're not doing it right. If you don't have haters, you ain't doing it right. If you don't have haters, you ain't doing it. So it's almost like practicing that, like getting comfortable with having people that don't like you, that don't, when someone didn't like me, I used to think that I was wrong, I was doing something wrong, I am a wrong person, I am unlovable, which comes from its own whatever, pain bodies. And now, I mean, I've done so much work in the last few years that now my immediate thought when I get a vibe from someone is that, like, I immediately cut it off from myself. I do not take it in anymore. It does not penetrate my fucking aura anymore. And I used to struggle with that so much so that when I was in a toxic relationship with, verbal abusement, especially being an empath and a sensitive soul, you tend to take it in and you make it part of who you are, because at that point others' opinions of me was more valid than my own opinion. And the work I had to do to go to that version of myself and to firstly understand why she why she was there, why she was with the person, why she was in that position, not to judge her, not to blame her, not to shame her, and absolutely just give her love and acknowledgement and take her hand and move on. Anyway, that's a side. That was now, so I don't know why. Maybe someone needed to hear that. The other thing that came through when I was looking at the moon last night was, while she was exposing herself very silently and elegantly, a channel message came through about our collective consciousness. And if you are someone that is doing the work, wants to do the work, already have done a lot of work, and you're stepping into this very beautiful, lighter frequency life path, that you're starting a new phase of your life, new chapter, you're going to be connecting much more with people that are also on that frequency, because we've done a lot of shedding now, we've done a lot of shedding, and that comes with that, opening up the space so that it can be once again filled, but filled this time with the right things, because you have now connected to the higher frequency, your highest possible timeline. Maybe not highest possible, but you're definitely on a much higher timeline at the moment. And it's solidifying much more. It's solidifying now. I just want to get 1 or 2 cards to add to this message. Oh, sorry. I wanted to finish off. Tell me you have ADHD without telling me you have ADHD. The collective consciousness. So, I just want to give you a picture. If you're sitting somewhere and you zoom out and you can kind of see your 3D self, your avatar self sitting there. And you zoom out more and more and more and more and more until you are within the cosmos and you can see all the galaxies, and you are not a physical being anymore. You are a soul being. And that soul being is connected to a collective consciousness, which is Source. We're all connected to it, some more than others. And the more healing and self-love you pour into yourself, the clearer and more connected you'll be. The less distractions, 3D matrix distractions you have, the more aligned you will be with that. And thinking, just having that picture in your mind, and then zooming right back into this 3D avatar human form, thinking about worrying about something. And I think that is essentially the dark side's mission, is to keep your avatar in a low frequency, worrying, suffering, lack mindset, like gossiping, comparing, judging, like all of that darker, lower frequency. It wants to keep you there because it can harvest your energy and get you more and more distracted and away, pull you away from that beautiful collective consciousness of Source love. So the purging, the cleansing your space, the removing toxic people, removing toxic jobs, just being much more aligned with who you are and giving yourself time to meditate, to think about things, to ponder about things, to write in your journal, to paint something, all of that. And that's the end of that part. Sorry, my brain froze for a moment. Okay, I just want to get 1 or 2 cards just to add to that message if you are still here. To the ones who came before us and the ones that will come after. To the angels and the ancestors that protect us, the spirit guides that help lead us, and the one almighty source of love. Help us see, help us understand, help us believe, help us trust, help us create, and help us serve. And so it is. Amen. And above all else, gratitude. My girl, my boys, whoever you are, gratitude is the attitude. It's a mindset. It's a freaking mindset. And the more powerful, the more control you have over your mind, the better, because you can then choose how you react, how you respond to things, how you choose to step into every single fucking situation through your day. Give us a few messages that add to the channel message I just gave. That's too many. Too many. I want 1 or 2 or 3. School of life. School of life. It's been a doozy, hasn't it? Grounding. You are supported. Wow. I think it's at where we are at the moment with the planets and the world and everything. The more grounded you are, the more stable you are in your... The more stable you are in what you know to be true. Even if you waver, that's fine. Things will happen. Life will go on. School of life will keep schooling. But it's all about how you're going to be reacting. And you are very much supported and divinely protected in this, especially in this new phase of your life, this new chapter you're going into. Ooh, there's love coming towards you. I think love of people, like I was saying, like you stepping into the stage, whatever that stage might be for you. It might be a new job, a new project. You might be have an online presence or a social, you know, internet presence. Soul family. I saw something about soul family. That's too many. Children. You might have children. Maybe you're tapping into your child. Don't give up on your dreams and growing pains. Love that, especially with the school of life. It feels like these two go together, like children, and then don't give up on your dreams. So maybe there's something that you wanted to do when you were little and it's kind of starting to happen, or I'm also getting like how you've always wanted to feel about yourself. Like when you were a little, I want to say little girl, but you know that time when you still had whimsy, when you believed in fairies and spells, and now I believe in them again. I mean, I practice them, but when I was little, you know, I used to play Magical World a lot. I'm also, okay, I'm going to tell this because it's coming up with this. So I went to a film school after school. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be an actress so bad. I wanted to be on the screen. I wanted to evoke emotion in people. I wanted to tell stories. I wanted to make people feel seen. I'm still a dancer, did ballet, did modern dancing, put shows up at home, and then worked in the film industry for a while. And it's so strange because when it transformed more into my artist vibes, like a few years ago, I was like, why did I wanted it so bad and it didn't work out, and I wonder why. You know, I was there for 4 years. did an honors degree. It was hard to like break into that industry because it was quite cliquey, and now starting to realize that maybe me studying that acting for film was part of the whole path of me starting a YouTube channel. And I mean, I'm not acting for you, but it definitely helped with being comfortable in front of a screen. And I don't know, it's almost like it helped my confidence. It started the seeds of using my voice. Sorry, saying so much. I wish there was like a little machine that you could put in your brain, and then you can like have buttons on the side here, so you can program your brain to like not say certain words anymore. If there was something like that, we could all just like not speak badly about ourselves anymore, you know? I don't know why I told you that story now, but it might be important for someone out there. So yeah, I think you're stepping into a time of allowing yourself to be seen, and you don't have to do it in a way that they want you to do it. You can do it in your way, like the moon did. She wasn't loud, she was just, and if, you know, like not everyone sees the moon. That's why what I mean by she's not loud. Like, if you notice her, then you notice her, and you are gobsmacked by what you're looking at. That's what I feel for you. The people that do see you, the people that do understand you, are mesmerized by your absolute beauty. They find you as a grounding. They find you a grounding energy for them. Okay, I love you. I have no idea if anyone will resonate with that message, but I hope you have a beautiful day. I'm super proud of you. The heavens are proud of you. I love you. Take care of yourself. Until next time.